Vegetables.
Vegetables.
Maize.
Maize.
Maize was domesticated in Mexico.
Tips.
Maize kernels are a good source of the B vitamins, thiamine, niacin, pantothenic acid and folate. Chinese cabbage.
Chinese cabbage.
The Chinese cabbage was principally grown in the Yangtze River Delta region in China.
Tips.
The Chinese cabbage is rich in vitamins B6, C, and K. It is very low in calories and a good source of antioxidants like carotenes. Celery.
Celery.
Wild celery is native to the Mediterranean area.
Tips.
A good source of riboflavin, vitamin A, B6, C, K, pantothenic acid, calcium, magnesium and phosphorus, dietary fiber, folate, potassium. Parsley.
Parsley.
Parsley is native to the central and eastern Mediterranean region.
Tips.
Parsley is a source of flavonoids and antioxidants, especially luteolin, apigenin, folate, vitamin K, C and A. Turnip.
Turnip.
The turnip is thought to have originated in Middle and Eastern Asia.
Tips.
Boiled green leaves of the turnip top are rich particularly of vitamin K with vitamin A, vitamin C, and folate also in significant content. Carrot.
Carrot.
The carrot is a domesticated form of the wild carrot, Daucus carota, native to Europe and southwestern Asia.
Tips.
The carrot gets its characteristic, bright orange color from beta-carotene, and is also a good source of vitamin K and B6. Soybean.
Soybean.
The soybean or soya bean is a species of legume native to East Asia.
Tips.
Soybean contains significant amounts of phytic acid, dietary minerals and B vitamins, and is the most important protein source for feed farm animals. Pea.
Pea.
The wild pea is restricted to the Mediterranean basin and the Near East.
Tips.
Peas are high in fiber, protein, vitamin A, B6, C, K, phosphorus, magnesium, copper, iron, zinc and lutein. Cabbage.
Cabbage.
Cabbage was most likely domesticated somewhere in Europe before 1000 BC.
Tips.
Raw cabbage is a rich source of vitamin C, K, containing 44% and 72%, respectively, of the daily value. Lotus root.
Lotus root.
The rhizomes of lotus are consumed as a vegetable in Asian countries, extensively in China, Japan, and India.
Tips.
Lotus root contains a moderate amount of calories. It's high in dietary fiber and vitamin CB, and contains a good amount of important minerals. Red pepper.
Red pepper.
Red peppers are native to tropical America.
Tips.
Red pepper is also an herb, which is taken by mouth for various problems with digestion, including upset stomach, intestinal gas, stomach pain. Ginger.
Ginger.
Ginger originated from maritime Southeast Asia.
Tips.
Ginger can be used for a variety of food or medicine items, such as vegetables, candy, soda, pickles, and alcoholic beverages. Zucchini.
Zucchini.
Zucchini, like all squash, has its ancestry in the Americas.
Tips.
Zucchini can be shaped into noodle-like spirals, and used as a low-carbohydrate substitute for pasta or noodles. Cauliflower.
Cauliflower.
Cauliflower originated in the Mediterranean region, and was used in Asia for many centuries, before being introduced to Europe in the 16th century.
Tips.
Cauliflower is a popular low-calorie, gluten-free alternative to rice and flour. Mushroom.
Mushroom.
Fungi. The mushroom were most likely cultivated for the first time around the year 600 in Asia.
Tips.
Some mushrooms are used or studied as possible treatments for diseases, and used for dyeing wool and other natural fibers. Bell pepper.
Bell pepper.
Bell pepper is native to Mexico, Central America, and northern South America.
Tips.
Pieces of bell pepper are commonly used in garden salads, and as toppings on pizza or cheese sticks. Potato.
Potato.
The potato was first domesticated in the region of modern-day southern Peru and northwestern Bolivia.
Tips.
Potatoes were introduced to Europe from the Americas in the second half of the 16th century by the Spanish. Garlic moss.
Garlic moss.
Garlic moss is a part of garlic, grows in Central and Southwestern Asia.
Tips.
The garlic shoots are not only delicious but also nutritious, with the effects of warming the middle and lower chi. Lettuce.
Lettuce.
Lettuce was first cultivated in ancient Egypt for the production of oil from its seeds.
Tips.
Lettuce leaves were often cooked and served by the Romans with an oil and vinegar dressing. However, smaller leaves were sometimes eaten raw. Garlic.
Garlic.
Garlic grows in Central and Southwestern Asia.
Tips.
Garlic is widely used around the world for its pungent flavor as a seasoning or condiment. Tomato.
Tomato.
The wild ancestor of the tomato is native to western South America.
Tips.
A tomato is 95% water, contains 4% carbohydrates and less than 1% each of fat and protein. Sweet potato.
Sweet potato.
The origin and domestication of sweet potato occurred in either Central or South America.
Tips.
In South America, the juice of red sweet potatoes is combined with lime juice to make a dye for cloth. Pak choi.
Pak choi.
Pak choi evolved in China, where it has been cultivated since the 5th century AD.
Tips.
Raw pak choi is 95% water, 2% carbohydrates, 1% protein and less than 1% fat. Beetroot.
Beetroot.
Beets were domesticated in the ancient Middle East, primarily for their greens, and were grown by the ancient Egyptians, Greeks and Romans.
Tips.
In preliminary research, beetroot juice reduced blood pressure in hypertensive people. Eggplant.
Eggplant.
Eggplant has been cultivated in southern and eastern Asia since prehistory.
Tips.
Eggplant is capable of absorbing cooking fats and sauces, which may enhance the flavor of eggplant dishes. Okra.
Okra.
The wild okra crop originated along Nile in Abyssinia, in the area we recognize today as Ethiopia.
Tips.
Raw okra is 90% water, 2% protein, 7% carbohydrates, and negligible in fat. Leek.
Leek.
The origin of leeks is not very clear, although it seems to originate in the eastern Mediterranean and the Near East.
Tips.
Leeks were eaten in ancient Rome, and regarded as superior to garlic and onions. Chinese yam.
Chinese yam.
Chinese yam native to China and East Asia.
Tips.
Onion.
Onion.
Many archaeologists, botanists, and food historians believe onions originated in Central Asia.
Tips.
Onions are therefore commonly used in science education to teach the use of a microscope for observing cell structure. Kelp.
Kelp. Tips.
Kelp ash is rich in iodine and alkali. In great amount, kelp ash can be used in soap and glass production. Broccoli.
Broccoli.
Broccoli is native to the eastern Mediterranean and Asia Minor.
Tips.
A 100-gram reference serving of raw broccoli provides 34 calories, and is a rich source of vitamin C and vitamin K. Spinach.
Spinach.
Spinach is a leafy green flowering plant, native to Central and Western Asia.
Tips.
Spinach has a high nutritional value, especially when fresh, frozen, steamed, or quickly boiled. Red cabbage.
Red cabbage.
Red cabbage is native to southern Europe. At present, it is grown all over Europe.
Tips.
Red cabbage has a high content of vitamin C and vitamin K, containing 44% and 72%. Pumpkin.
Pumpkin.
Pumpkin originated in northeastern Mexico and southern United States.
Tips.
Giant pumpkins are large squash with a pumpkin-like appearance, that grow to exceptional size, with the largest exceeding 1 ton in weight. Bitter melon.
Bitter melon.
Bitter melon originated in India and was introduced into China in the 14th century.
Tips.
In Turkey, it has been used as a folk remedy for a variety of ailments, particularly stomach complaints. Cucumber.
Cucumber.
The cucumber originated in India, spread to Greece and Italy, and then arrived in North America in the mid-1700s.
Tips.
In a 100-gram serving, raw cucumber is 95% water, provides 16 kilocalories of food energy. Radish.
Radish.
Radish is a fast-maturing root crop, probably originating from central and western China and India.
Tips.
The seeds of radishes can be pressed to extract radish seed oil. Wild radish seeds contain up to 48% oil.